Hello everybody, today I'm going to be making an HNG tutorial video. I noticed there's a lot of new players walking around and they seem to be kind of lost. So this video is going to be aimed towards them and helping them start out. And towards maybe people who haven't even seen the game yet and you're curious. This video is also for you because I'm going to be going over lots of things to help you out and make your experience as smooth as possible. So when you're first starting out, you're going to be given a choice between 3 different factions. Pick whichever one you like. There are some key faction differences, but I'm not going to get into depth with that right now. I might make a video later on different faction differences. But for now, this is just a tutorial video on how to start out. So the first game mode you're going to have as a new player is Encounter. It's basically just King of the Hill. Hold the objective longer than the other team and you win. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to spawn in here and walk to the objective. If you look in the top left corner, you'll see some tasks the game gives you. Make sure you do them. They'll give you experience and it'll teach you how to play the game, such as opening your map and using a health crate. Also, if you don't, it'll keep nagging you to do them, so make sure you complete them. As we can see here, I did my first part of my combat training and I gained 100 experience. As you continue to play, you'll be given more tasks. Make sure you complete them. We completed our first battle. So now we get to see the battle report. It's going to show me how much experience I've obtained for the battle. And I'm going to get spammed a bit for all the things I unlocked. I get to see how many credits I earned. And I get to see the scoreboard. See how well I did compared to everyone else. Make sure to equip the first blood badge once you get it. It'll let you sprint a little bit more distance, so it might actually save your life a couple of times. As you play, you'll unlock more badges. If you look in the top right corner, you'll see 3 different currencies. The first one is credits. This is what you earn in game for playing. This is how you're going to buy everything. The next one is war funds. This is just for the RTS. I'm not going to be talking about that in this tutorial video. And the last one is gold. Gold is a premium currency. You pay real money for that. Some quick tips for earning credits. Leveling up will increase your salary. You also get credits for the amount of points you earn in game, playing the objective. So just try and get as many points as you can to get easy money. Watch out for explosive equipment though. It's very expensive to refill. If you click the arrow by your faction symbol in the top left corner, you'll be taken to a screen where you can recruit more soldiers. This is how you're going to get your first free infantrymen for both of the other factions. Now the arrows let you switch between the 3 different factions. If you would like to recruit more soldiers, click the store icon in the top right corner and then click on soldiers, and from here you'll be able to recruit different classes. You can recruit a paratrooper, a recon, a tanker, or a pilot. You can also do a general, but keep in mind that they don't get to fight in the action game at all. They're just for RTS. Keep in mind as you progress you'll want to recruit more infantry. This is because you cannot change loadouts of your soldier once you're in game, so you make more infantry to make different loadouts for each one. Try not to put too many different weapons on the same soldier, they'll end up being wasted on him. If you look in the top right corner, you'll see your player level. As you progress, you'll be given rewards, and you'll be able to unlock different game modes. You'll also be able to see different special classes later on, so be ready for them. You look in the bottom left corner here, this is the Friends tab. From here you'll be able to add people, and this is your key to inviting people to your squad. More on that later. As you play with your faction's weapons, you'll level up the Specialist weapon for them. This is your key to unlocking mods and camo for your weapon. To mod a weapon, click on any of the mod symbols above the weapon, and from there you'll be able to choose different mods to upgrade your weapon with. So let's see what we got for my little rifle here. Looks like I unlocked some bullet mods I can use. If we look under the sights tab here, we can see we can increase our weapon's accuracy or give it a scope. There are faction differences between the scopes, but every faction's rifle can use a scope, except for the US Para's M1A1 carbine. Also the German's Para FG42 can also use a scope. If we look under the trigger tab here, we can see that we can increase the rate of fire of our weapon. Depending on the weapon, the spring selection you have and choose will increase your stability, your rate of fire, or the damage you deal. Also, if you choose a spring and a trigger that both increase your rate of fire, they do stack. And finally, we get to the barrel selection. For semi-auto rifles, your starter weapon, the most important upgrade you're going to be able to get for it is your Scout 2 barrel. This is going to allow you to two-shot players with ease. Do not get the stainless steel barrel. It is a waste of credits. Keep in mind, once you get the Scout 2 barrel, you'll more than likely want to take off the bullet mod you have for your semi-auto, just because it creates unnecessary recoil you have to deal with. Unless you're going for some specialist long-range builds where you need that extra damage from long range, take off the bullet mod. It's unnecessary and a waste of credits. Click the little wrench symbol by your weapon to repair it. Keep in mind, after each battle you will have to repair your weapon. The more mods you use, the more you'll have to repair. Keep in mind, as long as you're playing the objective, you'll never lose money. I've never lost money in my history of H&G. Also, make sure you click auto repair for convenience. Your vehicles will have to be repaired as well. More on how to obtain your first vehicle later. Also, by using your semi-auto rifle, you'll also level up the Infantry Assault Ribbon. This is your key to unlocking different types of weapons for your character. Let's take a look at the Infantry Assault Ribbon and see what we can unlock through there. First, you'll unlock your hand grenade. Next, you'll unlock your starter SMG, and by using this SMG, you'll unlock more SMGs for you to use. After that is your bolt action rifle. Then your bazooka, your starter light machine gun, and then finally your faction's assault rifle. Keep in mind that the grind for Infantry Assault Ribbon will be pretty challenging with just your semi-auto rifle. I highly recommend you buy the bolt action rifle if you want your faction's assault rifle, just because it will make the grind a lot faster. If you want a pistol, make sure you level up your tactical ribbon. It's very easy to do, just capture objectives and then boom, you're done. Like other weapons you unlock, this little pistol will be the key to unlocking more pistols for you to use. Make sure to check the end of each round and see how much closer you are to unlocking what you want. Walking blows, and it takes forever to get to the objective because you're on foot. And this puts you at a huge disadvantage because usually enemies will have vehicles and beat you to the objective, meaning they'll be in cover already. To unlock your first vehicle, you have to give your driver ribbon to level 3. Well, you might be asking, if I don't have a vehicle, how do I level up the driver ribbon? Using civilian trucks in spawn is a great way to level it up, but it's kind of slow. If you steal an enemy vehicle and drive that around, you'll get slightly more experience towards your driver ribbon. This is my preferred method to do when leveling up driver. Keep in mind that this infantryman had just barely started driver ribbon versus the other. And the fact is that I'm taking a long flank here, if you know what I mean, to get to the objective. So I can level up driver. Once you unlock your starter Jeep, driver ribbon will be so much easier to level up, and eventually unlock your faction's motorcycle. As you drive around your Jeep, you'll be able to put a crate on it to assist your teammates. Like weapons, just using them will get you more things. I personally recommend the medic supply crate. You can't go wrong with that. If you push tab in game and look at the score tab, you can see your faction spawns at the top. Keep in mind that Jeeps are not infinite. You want to make sure you use them carefully. If you run out, you probably won't win. Knowing this, it would be wise to give your teammates a ride. You will also level up your chauffeur badge in the process, which will unlock more vehicles for you to use. And you conserve resources. It's a win-win. Take rides from teammates as well. Maybe they're trying to level up their chauffeur badge. Lend them a hand. In the beginning, you will be a squad leader cadet, which means you can only change lines in the assault game mode. This can be helpful in case another line is taking a lot of pressure and it might need help. Once you reach rank 6, you'll be able to give orders to your squad, and you'll be able to change aux seats in your squad. What does that mean? As you give orders and follow orders, you'll level up your squad ribbon, which will give you more aux points to change out different special classes in your squad. Pay attention when a round starts and make sure you change your aux seats to better suit your squad for the battle. As you make more friends, you'll be able to invite them to your squad and make a pre-made squad. This is a little example of a little talk exchange, maybe showing how people will interact within the squad. Pay attention to squad chat. Maybe someone doesn't like a particular map, or they want a certain seat before it starts. Help them out, your squad lead. And if a squad lead doesn't listen to you, just lead the squad the next round. He's probably not worth playing with anyway. Lastly, hold Q to give orders to your squad. Remember, this will level up your squad ribbons and give you more points in game, which means more credits. There's no reason not to give orders. Also, pro tip, if you're invisible and your teammate is not, he cannot ride with you. Make yourself visible or get out of spawn protection so he can ride. And that concludes the tutorial. Thanks for watching. I don't think I forgot anything. I forgot the most important thing in the game. Push F to whistle. You're welcome. Have a good one.